Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my empties of Bath & Body Works products. And yeah, if you see me in the same outfit multiple times, because I'm knocking out a lot of videos. I've got limited free time, so you're going to see me in the same shirt. I hope you don't care. I just grabbed my cat and let him in my room. Normally I don't like it because they like crawl all around and want to climb up on things and knock stuff down, but I don't even know if I can imitate what the sound that my cat was just making. He was like howling at the end of the hallway. He was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That was like a terrible imitation, but he was pretty much doing that. It was the strangest thing. Felix, come here. Felix, come here, bud. Come here. Right over here. Oh, not in front of... This is the this is the cat that was doing that. What were you doing, dude? What were you doing? Okay, let's get into the empties video. Most of these are going to be candles. I don't feel like I have a lot of stuff, and it's possible that there are a couple things that are not included in this bag that were empties that I will be putting in my February empties, because I think this is everything, but I don't know. Normally when I'm done with something, I try and get it in here. There might be something like sitting around my house. Whatever. You guys don't care about that. Felix, you're going to watch. Okay, the first thing that I used up is I cannot even deal with this light reflecting off everything today. First thing I used up is a winter candle. Felix, no, just sit, okay? This is what I mean. This is why I can't have my cats in the room. Because they're like all obsessed with the whole camera setup. Okay, so I used up a winter candle. I've never been a fan of this candle. I've never been a fan of this scent. It smells like black licorice to me. Everybody loves it. I finally forced myself to buy it because it was 75% off. And I got it at the last summer semi-annual sale. So, ugh. It had a weird scent just now, like hot dogs. That was the strangest thing. Okay, so it does smell weird. It smells kind of foody. It was in my kitchen, so I don't know. That's strange. Okay, so this, I don't know if you care about the scent description, but it's supposed to have like pine needles and citrus and white woods. This smells like black licorice to me. It smells like clove or something like that. It's strong. It burned well. But, like, if you can see a lot of that residue, maybe that doesn't help. Maybe, yeah, can you see all that residue, like, all over the side? So it just burned really weird. I was glad to be done with it in the end, and I won't repurchase another one. But I know this is, like, a huge fan favorite. Everybody really likes winter. I don't know. It doesn't smell like winter to me. It smells like black licorice. I think because I hate black licorice so much that if I smell that scent in anything... then I just relate it to black licorice. Next thing I used up was a pumpkin cupcake. If you have been watching my last like several hauls, you know that I bought 2 more of these, 75% off, including this one, 75% off at, I think I got this one 75% off at the like semi-annual sale for my White Barn, and I returned those 2 because while I was burning this one, I decided I didn't want them. This version from 2015, yes, smells completely different than every other version of pumpkin cupcake I've ever had in the past. This one was just a generically sweet scent, really strong and headache inducing. It didn't have like that cupcake note at all to it, and it barely had any spice for me. It just smelled like a sickeningly sweet scent. It did burn really well, so I can't say a whole lot about that. There's a little bit of residue around, you know, from I don't know how it burned, but overall it burned really well. I just wanted to get through it. Sometimes I like to compare to like how low they'll go. I feel like the pumpkin cupcake one is a little bit higher, but I might just be exaggerating. I know a lot of people will, like, at the end, like, take this wax and pour it into a wax melter, but excuse me, I have random hiccups. It smells burnt to me toward the end, so I don't usually like to do that. Alright, next thing thing I got is another candle, and this is a pumpkin pie. This one smelled a lot more burnt toward the end. Felix, I swear. Hang on, hang on. I don't know if you could hear that, but he was making noise as he jumped up on his cat climber. Pumpkin pie, it burned really well, like evenly, and it had a strong throw. It just started to smell burnt toward the end, but I do really like this scent. I'm glad I have a couple backups of it, and it is one that if they brought out next year, I would repurchase it as well. This is just like, smells so much like pumpkin pie and pumpkin spices, and just a really good fall candle. So, next one I have is Evergreen. I got this 75% off at the last summer semi-annual sale, so I was just kind of, I've never burned this one before. I've had it in Wallflower bulbs, and I like this scent, except those Wallflower bulbs actually were really strong that I had. Those were probably like 3 or 4 years ago that I used them, though. So I didn't really remember what the scent smelled like, except that it smelled like trees. This one was not as strong as like fresh balsam. Similar in the type of scent that it is, where it's like a tree scent. But there's something else. This says sparkling mint. I didn't really smell mint in it. I appeal more to this scent. Does that even make sense? This scent is more appealing to me than fresh balsam. Fresh balsam is just like a huge punch in the face of Christmas tree. A lot of people really like that, but that's not my thing. I don't really like tree scents, like just solid tree scents. It's got to have something else, like a cranberry or like a peach or pear, not peach, apple or pear or something, caramel, or I don't know. It has to have something else in it to like subdue it a little bit. But if I had to choose between fresh balsam and Evergreen, I think I would choose Evergreen because it's a little bit softer. It wasn't as strong and in your face and like a karate chop to your throat or whatever. That doesn't make sense, so forget that I said that. This one burned well. I think toward the end I tried to light it one more time because I couldn't remember if it went out on its own or I don't remember. Burned really well, no issues. Okay, I've got a little peach punch pocket back in the old packaging. I actually this was like in the bottom of my purse, I think. I dumped the tiny remaining amount at the bottom into one of my foaming soaps that I'm using right now and like swirled that around, and I've just made my foaming soap into like an antibacterial style. It was just a tiny bit of it. This isn't worth, to me, that tiny bit isn't worth keeping in my purse to use when I'm only going to get like one more use out of it. I'd rather just dump it in my foaming soap and make my foaming soap into like an antibacterial soap. So the scent itself, I'm sure it's going to come back out in some kind of form or has already. It's just like a peach scent, peach punch. It's just like a, yeah, like a peachy juice scent. I won't repurchase it because I just don't ever use these antibacterial things. I suck at using these. I'm just really bad. So I have maybe 10, and when I'm done using them, that's it. I'm not good with them. I'd rather wash my hands. And if I don't have a place I can wash my hands, I try and go to a place I can wash my hands. I know that probably sounds snotty, but no, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like the feeling. It makes my hands feel dry and like sticky, and I'm too like OCD for it. I have to wash my hands. It's like a mental thing. And if I use this and I said that my hands felt dry and then put hand lotion on, they would just feel dirty again. So I'm making like all these kinds of like hand motions and faces, but yeah, no, it's a real struggle for me to use these. I just suck at it. I almost think I should dump all of like each one of these into a full brand new soap. Maybe if I don't like the scent or the scent is really like mild, just so I can turn them into an antibacterial soap. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be normal and use them up. Okay, next thing is a candle. This is Winter White Petals. Got this 75% off at a summer semi-annual sale. Otherwise, it's not one I would gravitate toward because I don't really like floral scents. This is really soft, feminine, florally, perfumey scent. And I did like it. It was just really light. It was up in my kitchen and it didn't do a whole lot. So it's not one I would repurchase. I think people said that random snowed in candle that was showing up at certain Bath & Body Works stores was a repackage of this. The ones that were at the store that I went to when I saw that snowed in candle, supposedly snowed in, but not really, they smelled like straight color crayons, like just wax. They didn't really have a scent at all, and they definitely weren't this. And I know for a fact that those ones at that store were not this, because I was burning this at the time, like at home, smelling this. So I would have been like, oh, hey, I'm burning that candle right now. But it smelled just like color crayons. Like, I don't know. It took me back to childhood. Like color crayons with the paper on them and everything. Like, that's what it smelled like. So that has nothing to do with anything. I wouldn't repurchase Winter White Petals because it was not strong enough for me. Next thing I have is a banana nutmeg bread pudding candle. I bought like 3 of these, 75% off. Otherwise, I'd smelled this multiple times when it was out originally, or like on sale from a different semi-annual sale, like the last winter one or whatever. And I never picked it up because although I really like banana scents, it was like the bakery part of it that I didn't like. Like a weird nutty scent or something, and no, it wasn't for me. If it was just like straight banana pudding, I think I would have really liked it, like on cold sniff. But anyway, 75% off. I saw a lot of reviews of people saying they really liked it and it's a really good candle, so I bought it. And I was pleasantly surprised by it. It did still smell very similar to how it smells on cold, but I think it also becomes like warmer and more inviting of a candle, and it was pretty strong too, which is like can change my mind about a lot of different scents. So I was really happy with this, and I'm glad I have 2 more of it because I like it. It's not my favorite, and I don't know if it came out again if I would repurchase it. I think I would only buy it 75% off. So if, I don't know how much that makes sense to you guys or what that means. It's a good banana bakery scent if you'd like that, but otherwise, yeah, that's all I can say about that. I like other scents better, I guess. Okay, I used up a Rio Rumberry body cream. I'm pretty sure in my last empties I showed the shower gel, so I finally finished the body cream. Toward the end I was using this to shave with so that I could use a new shower gel and lotion scent in the shower, and so this was just like something I used to shave with. It's hard to get out the last bit of it, so it's nice to use these body creams in the shower because I can put water in it and then like shake it up and make it a little bit, like, I was going to say thicker, a little bit thinner of a consistency so that I can get it all out so I don't have to cut it open. So I like this scent. It's not one I would repurchase in the future, I don't think, just because I have so many tropical summery scents already. But a lot of people really liked this when it came out originally. I used up a cherry almond shortbread soap. I really liked this. This is very similar to me to Black Cherry Merlot, and I would definitely repurchase this. This is like Black Cherry Merlot mixed with like a tart. It's like a cookie or a tart, like a cherry tart or cherry cookie. It's good. I like it, and it's strong too. I love the scent of cherry or black cherry. It smells so good. I'm really proud of myself because I used up this travel size of Twisted Peppermint. I love Twisted Peppermint, so I wish I had these in full sizes because I would continue to use this, and I would repurchase this if I didn't have like 1,000, not really. If I didn't have like 20 full-size body sprays, I would probably repurchase this, but I will not be repurchasing fine fragrance mists or body mist, you know, like these things in general, or perfumes, because I just have too many. So if you're ever watching some of my Bath & Body Works hauls and wondering why I don't buy a lot of these perfumes, it's because I have too many and I just don't go through them fast enough. So I'm proud of myself for going through that. Okay, I've got a True Blue Mini Citrus Exhilarating and Exfoliating Face Scrub. I've seen people say they really like this. This is just a little travel size. I think I got this at an outlet a couple years ago. It took me forever to use. I bought 2 of them. I originally bought them with the intention of giving them as gifts, and then I just changed my mind and was like, you know what, I'm just going to use them up. But it smelled good. It just wasn't very exhilarating or exfoliating. It was like an orangey citrus scent, and it didn't have like hardly any micro beads or scrubbers in it at all, so it wasn't exfoliating. It did lather, so it was more of like a lathering soap face wash, but not anything I would recommend. I would not recommend that. I randomly have one of these guys. They used to sell these to go on the top of the soaps. Unfortunately, they don't fit the soaps anymore. This is like, this was for the foaming ones, and then underneath it had a little separate one without the bow for like the thinner deep cleansing or the old moisturizing ones. But they don't fit any of the soap tops anymore, so I think I'm just going to toss it. Okay, I used up a Marshmallow Fireside Wallflower bulb. I can't smell what these go with and what they don't. I have a tag for a Cranberry Woods, but I'm currently using that, so... I also have a tag for a Sweater Weather, which I'm currently using. So, yeah, I used up a Marshmallow Fireside. This is one I keep in my closet. I don't normally plug these in places where I burn candles because I'm constantly burning candles, so I get scent from that. But I like keeping one in my closet, and then I like keeping one over in, like, this living room area where the cat box is so that it doesn't smell. I have a random lid, too. I don't know what this goes with. So they pretty much don't get used up very quickly. There's like one by the cat box and one in my closet, and that's it. I would plug one in the bathroom, but I use the two outlets, like the outlet on the wall that has two plugins. I use those plugins too often to like have a Wallflower bulb plugged in. It just gets to be a hassle for me. The last thing that I have is a Sparkling Pear Riesling candle. This also burned really well. I'm confused because I thought maybe it was my last Empties where I had a lot of really crappy burning candles. These ones were all really good in my mind. I don't remember having to pour any wax out or anything, but maybe this one I had to. I can't remember. But this one did soot, as you can see. This one had more sooting. And I like this scent, but it's not my favorite. I think I have one other backup of it, and that's all I need. I mean, I will like to be able to burn it again. It's different than anything else that Bath & Body Works has come out with. So I did like that it was a new scent. And it was pretty strong, but it just, I don't know, it wasn't like my favorite where I needed to go out and buy a ton of them. It was a sparkling pear, like, wine type scent, and it was awesome, but it's just not one that I needed like 5 of. So I'm glad I have another one. I would recommend this. Actually, of all the candles that I had, I think these two are the ones that I recommend, and then if you like bakery or banana, I think that one would be good too, just because it was strong. So that's it for my Empties, guys. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up this video if you like these Empties videos. I know people have been asking for this. I'll try and do one at the end of each month instead of having like a huge overflowing, like 20-minute long, huge overflowing bag with a 20-minute plus long video. Oh my god, I have random hiccups. So, that way I can like keep up with this stuff and not be overwhelmed, and you guys will see more videos. I do have like a bunch of stuff I'm almost at the end of, so yeah, I feel like February is going to be a month of a lot of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't. Like I said, thumbs up if you like this video, and comment down below what you've used up, or if you have any questions about any of these products, because I ramble and sometimes I forget to give you important information about these. Like, here's the cute lid on top of the Sparkling Pear Riesling candle, and that is, whoa, adorable. I didn't show you like any of the lids now that I think about it. I hope you don't care. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.